I'm from Isahara Commercial High School. Today, I'd like to share about simple Japanese through my team activities. This theme corresponds to 3 SDGs. And number 4, quality education. Using simple Japanese makes it easier for Japanese learners and expands educational opportunities. And number 10, reduce the inequalities. Simple Japanese is an initiative designed to make information accessible to people who have difficulty understanding it. And number 11, sustainable cities and communities. Communicating disaster and the government information in simple Japanese will help create a safe and secure city where no one is left behind. First, let me introduce some examples of simple Japanese. How can we paraphrase run away immediately? We can change like this. Then, how about this? We often see this word in stores, but it's a difficult expression for first-time readers and the listeners. Therefore, it will be a simple expression written with gestures what we wanted to do, such as taking off shoes. In this way, simple Japanese refers to the idea of speaking in simple words and grammar so that many people can understand it. So, why was this idea created? What do you think this picture is? It is a picture of the Great Hanshin Awaji earthquake. At that time, many people became victims. What do you think this number is? It is a number of foreigners who became victims in this earthquake. Then, how about this? This is a number of foreigners who were confused because they didn't understand Japanese and were affected by the disasters. There's no doubt many foreigners, far and wide, panicked. One of the huge factors was the emergency alert broadcast on television and the radio. Now, hiragana and English are added to every emergency bulletin like this, but there were no subtitles at that time. The voice was all Japanese and first talking, so many foreigners could hardly understand what they were talking about. In this context, the idea of simple Japanese was created. However, this idea is not well known nationwide. According to a survey conducted by the Agency for Cultural Affairs in 2020, only about 30% of people in Japan knew. Most people, all languages, all generations that they didn't know. Now, the number of foreigners who live in Japan has been increasing every year. In the event of a larger disaster in the future, whether many people know simple Japanese or not, an important point to reduce the number of victims. Then, first, we thought we should study simple Japanese, so we participated in a seminar by Dr. Ancusini from the University of Kitakyushu. We also got some books about simple Japanese. After studying, we realized that spreading the concept of simple Japanese is our first step. Then, we went to Kokoro College to teach simple Japanese to students of the Japanese language department. We taught them simple Japanese by using slides and playing mini-games. In addition to teaching, we also gave a quiz to change slightly difficult Japanese sentence into a simple one and asked them to present it. It was very difficult for us to speak Japanese consciously and easily, even though we were used to it. At the end of this class, we distributed a questionnaire to students and asked them to answer it. Most people answered that they understood the simple Japanese class. Also, it seems that many students enjoyed playing mini-games using simple Japanese. And when we asked about how often they felt the Japanese was difficult while living in Japan, almost everyone answered that they felt the difficulty of Japanese all the time. We also got a lot of comments from students and the teachers. Not only did they share the impressions of the lecture, but they also gave us advice. In particular, I realized that some students did not understand the meaning of the word disasters. Therefore, I learned that speaking in an easy-to-understand way is one of the key points to consider what the other person knows. Through this activity, I learned this concept of simple Japanese can be applied to all languages, and that by making mutual concessions, we can greatly contribute to achieving the SDGs. Think globally, act locally. I believe that by first thinking globally and then taking action within our own communities, we can build stronger human relationships and create a better society. Thank you for listening.